where we explore the fascinating world of coins. Today, we're looking at the 1971 UK 2 New Pence Coin, a piece that marked a major shift in British currency. Could this coin be valuable today? Let's find out. The year 1971 was a turning point for British coinage. On February 15, 1971, the UK officially switched to a decimal currency system, replacing the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. This major event was called Decimal Day, and it introduced new coins like the 2 New Pence, which we are looking at today. Before decimalization, the UK used a duodecimal system, where 12 pence made a shilling and 20 shillings made a pound. After 1971, the system became much simpler. 100 pence equaled 1 pound, just like modern currency today. The obverse of the 1971 2 New Pence coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This elegant portrait was first introduced in 1968 and appeared on all British coins until 1984. The inscriptions around the portrait read: Elizabeth II, the name of the reigning monarch. DG Reg. FD 1971, Latin for Dei Gratia Regina Fide Defensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse of the 2 New Pence coin showcases the emblem of the Prince of Wales, a symbol with deep royal history. It consists of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with a ribbon below that bears the German phrase Ich diene, meaning I serve. This emblem has been associated with the heir to the British throne for centuries. It dates back to the 14th century, when Edward, the Black Prince, adopted it as his personal badge. Below the emblem, the coin features the words New Pence, a term that was used until 1981, when the inscription was later changed to just 2 pence to reflect the full adoption of decimal currency. The 1971 2 New Pence coin was struck in bronze, consisting of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin. The coin weighs 7.12 grams and has a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. Over time, due to its high copper content, these coins tend to develop a dark patina, making well-preserved examples more desirable to collectors. Now, the big question: is the 1971 2 New Pence worth anything today? In general, these coins are very common because they were minted in large numbers. However, condition plays a big role in their value. Circulated condition, worth 2 pence face value. Uncirculated condition, brilliant uncirculated, bulletin, 2, 5 US dollars. Proof version, 10, 20 US dollars. If you find a proof version in its original packaging, it may fetch a higher price, especially if it remains in pristine condition. While most 1971 2 New Pence coins are common, error coins can increase their value significantly. Some of the rarest errors include: 1. Off-center strikes, the design is misaligned, creating a crescent of blank space. 2. Double strikes, the coin is struck twice, causing overlapping images. 3. Clipped planchette, a portion of the coin is missing due to a cutting error. 4. Die cracks or cuds, small raised metal blobs due to die damage. If you happen to find a 1971 2 New Pence coin with any of these errors, it could be worth 50, 100, or even more. The 1971 2 New Pence coin is not just a piece of copper, it represents a major shift in British currency history. While most of these coins are only worth face value, well-preserved, or error versions can be worth far more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1971 2 New Pence coin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin videos. Until next time, happy collecting. Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving into the 1971 UK 1 penny, a coin that marked the beginning of a new era in British currency. While most of these pennies are common, certain high-grade examples and rare varieties can be worth hundreds of pounds at auction. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and recent auction prices. History of the 1971 UK 1 penny. The 1971 1 penny is significant because it was the first penny of the decimal era in the United Kingdom. On February 15, 1971, Britain officially switched from the old pre-decimal system to the new decimal currency, where 100 pence equaled £1. This change meant that the traditional large penny, which had been in circulation for over a century, was replaced by a smaller, modern version. The Royal Mint produced billions of these new pennies, making them very common. However, some rare varieties and high-quality specimens can be valuable to collectors today. Design of the 1971 1 penny. The 1971 penny features a simple yet iconic design that remained in use for decades. Obverse front side. A portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The inscriptions include Elizabeth II along the left side, DG Reg. FD 1971, which stands for Dei Gratia Regina Fide Defensor, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait of Queen Elizabeth II was first introduced in 1968 and remained in use until 1984. Reverse backside. A crowned portcullis with chains, symbolizing the Palace of Westminster Houses of Parliament. The denomination new penny above the design. The number 1 below the portcullis. This portcullis design was created by Christopher Ironside, who designed all the first decimal coins in the UK. Rarity of the 1971 UK 1 penny. Because the 1971 penny was one of the first decimal coins, it was minted in extremely large numbers. The total mintage was around 1.5 billion, making it a very common coin in circulation. However, certain factors can make some 1971 pennies valuable, including 1. High-grade coins uncirculated or proof. Most 1971 pennies have been used in circulation, meaning they show signs of wear. Finding an uncirculated MS65 or higher or proof version can increase its value significantly. 2. Rare mint errors. Off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet errors can make a coin more valuable. Some proof coins with mistakes can sell for hundreds of pounds. 3. 1971 proof set pennies. Some 1971 pennies were made with a proof finish and sold in special collector sets. These have a shiny, mirror-like surface and can be more valuable than regular circulation pennies. 1971 UK 1 penny auction prices. Circulated condition worn coins. Face value, 1 penny 1p. Slightly better condition, 10 pence, 50 pence. Since millions of these pennies were made, circulated examples are not worth much unless they have an error. Uncirculated condition high-grade coins, MS65 and above. Brilliant uncirculated MS65, 5 to 10 pounds. MS66, 15 to 30 pounds. MS67 rare in this grade, 50 pounds, pound 100 plus. 1971 proof set pennies. Individual proof pennies, 3 to 10 pounds. Complete 1971 proof set, 10 to 30 pounds. Rare errors in proof coins, 100 pounds, pound 500 plus. Notable auction sales. A 1971 1 penny in MS67 condition sold for £120 at auction. A 1971 proof penny with a striking error sold for £250. Rare errors and varieties of the 1971 penny. Some 1971 pennies contain mint errors that make them highly valuable. Here are a few to watch for. 1. 1971 off-center strike. If a coin is struck off-center, the value depends on how much of the design is missing. A 10% off-center strike might be worth £50 to £100, while a 50% off-center strike could sell for £300 plus. 2. 1971 broad strike error. A broad strike occurs when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to appear wider and flatter. These errors can be worth £50 to £200, depending on condition. 3. 1971 clipped planchette error. Some pennies were struck on incomplete planchettes, creating a clipped edge. These errors can be worth £50 to £250, depending on severity. 4. 1971 double die obverse DDO or reverse DDR. Some 1971 pennies show doubling in the inscriptions or design elements. A clear doubling can make a coin worth £100 to £500 or more. If you think you have a rare error penny, getting it authenticated by PCGS or NGC is the best way to determine its true value. How to sell a 1971 UK 1 penny. If you have a 1971 1 penny and want to sell it, follow these steps. 1. Check its condition. Coins in MS67 or higher are much more valuable. 2. Look for rare errors. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchettes can be worth big money. 3. Get it graded. If you have a high grade or rare variety, getting it certified by NGC or PCGS will increase its value. 4. Sell online. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great for selling collectible coins. 5. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. The 1971 UK 1 penny is a fascinating coin that marked the start of the decimal era in Britain. While most of these pennies are only worth 1p, certain high-grade examples, proof coins, and rare errors can sell for hundreds of pounds at auction. If you have one, check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might be holding onto a hidden treasure.